Welcome, this is Dr. Traci K. I love you in this place. Welcome back to another Spiritual Vibe message, and I'm so excited to share with you. So good. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe to my social media channels on YouTube or Facebook or TikTok or any place you like to be that you can find me there, Dr. Traci K with an I. You can also check out my show if you're on Amazon Fire, or if you want to check out my influencer page on some of the products that I suggest. You can check out and follow me there too. I want to discuss about some things that you probably want to happen for any new year beginning. So let's get started. I want to talk about today is being a priority, not an option. Being a priority and not an option. How to be a priority and not an option. Have you ever found like you're not honored or respected enough or appreciated enough by some of your loved ones or some of the people around you? A lot of people believe they will get what they give, so they invest in everything in wholeheartedly, but you don't seem to be a priority. The opposite happens, and it comes to where you're desperately trying to understand when you are successful in things, but other people don't see that, or they don't put you as a priority, and you end up in a lopsided type of relationship. And I want to affirm this regarding what you need to do to help you understand about being a priority and not an option. So let's discuss that. Now, before we get started, I hope you all have checked out the group that we have. We have several groups that you would like to be in. We have our Spiritual Vibration Challenge. If you can go in there and you need prayers, requests, or support, or healing, or you just need to be encouraged, I highly suggest you go out there and join that group. And sharing is always caring. We've got some challenges going on. So, now, first I want to talk about in regards to some of the things that you might want to have an example of. Let's get an example here. And our Invincible Goddess Within page on social media, and we have a group, you'll notice that a lot of times becoming a goddess within is really important. And I want to give you an example by Cleopatra. Cleopatra was one of these goddesses. She had this way to put that mysterious thing in others. So they were always curious. So this is my first advice to you guys. Be mysterious. When you're mysterious and you only give a little bit of information about what's going on in your life, people get more curious. And so they want to know a little bit more. So don't always give everything immediately. Provide some mystery. Mystery is exciting. It's something people like to learn more about, because that's something that is, it causes us like, we want more, we want more, we want more. Give us more, give us more, give us more. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself, is another advice I'm going to give you. Because that's exciting. People want to see that, well, yes, we like people to agree with us and stuff. But we don't allow people to take advantage or walk all over us or wedge things between us or cause other people to misjudge us from other people's so-called insecurities or hatred or negativity. So don't allow others to do that. You can stand up for yourself. Standing up for yourself is something that I myself learned. And when you have those people that are those energy vampires you just want to get rid of, they tend to drain you. Protect your energy. And yes, it's going to be hard because there's some really people that are in our lives that are just totally hateful. And you try to understand, why are they so hateful? Why I've never done nothing to them? You know, I'm supposed to be something of a blessing to them in their life, and yet they act like they do. Remember this is not your fault. It is their fault, is what they're going through. And maybe you're just a constant reminder of the things that they never ever had or never succeeded in. You do not need to put yourself in that position. So keep your distance, but also stand up for yourself. Another advice I want to give in regards to how to be a priority, not an option, is learning to turn the tables. It doesn't mean you have to be what you want, but turning the tables is basically don't be afraid to step away from that forever. Those relationships are toxic. You want to leave. Carry on the conviction silently in the standards of your priority. Start focusing and moving towards what is a reward of maximum positive energy and not the kind that constantly keeps you down. And so when you pray and you learn to affirm, this brings a power within. It takes away their power and brings it back to you. So you're turning the tables. And you will see that it'll get 3 times fold in their face, maybe some 10 times fold. Another thing I want to basically state to you on being a priority and not an option is learn to pull back. Pulling back helps you become a priority. Pulling back a bit in order to galvanize their interests and get them to step up for once. Pulling back is especially important if the dynamic in the relationship is one where you're doing all the work. You've been initiating most of the texts or you've been initiating most of the email. So just now you need to step back a bit. Don't always be available and see what happens. They can become to the point where you will notice that, okay, they don't have any control anymore. They're going to get obsessed. You're going to be on their mind constantly. So I'm not saying this to be mean or punishing. It's just a way to take a break and focus on yourself a little bit more, so that you can be a better version of yourself. And so some of these things is what I consider a great option to be a priority. Because you are a child of the Most High. You are unique. You are special. You were created in a most unique way. No DNA is the same. You're a creation of something so amazing, and I want that to be understanding to you. Understand that you are a priority, and no one should be taking advantage of that. And so I hope this is a choice that you make in your new beginnings. And I want to help you understand that becoming the power of I am and using affirmations in your daily life every single day of the year It's part of helping you get that power. And they'll make you give out clear signs. And you'll start noticing that things will come to you in the priority and not as an option. And you'll notice that the baggage of the problems and will fall off, and you'll be more freer. You will clean the clutter. You will repel the negativity. You will heal in your option. And you will also be immune. Because yes, toxicity type things can be making you sick, but let me tell you, you will build such a strong wall that no one can climb, no matter how high over it, to get to you. And that way you become a priority and never an option. The person who treats us like an option will not accept being an option. They're expecting in a priority wise. You must understand that if we're unclear in our life about our passage, seeking our guides and seeking the highest, most wonderfulest, powerful, spiritual, the Word is the one that can give us that. The Word. There's so much in the Word that you're never alone. And that if you're unclear and passive about your priorities, there's always someone that can come along and guide you with theirs. So don't ever start your day with good. So always start your day with good intentions. Focus on that stuff. I like to say this every time I say, there's something really good going to happen to me today. There's something really good going to happen through me today. I affirm this. I claim it. I receive it. If you want to receive it, you have to claim it. You have to take the steps to level up. Make it the priority, not an option. And I know it can be frustration that sets in. This is a cycle we get stuck in sometimes in every year. But let me tell you something. Other people's demands and expectations, the next big thing, so to speak, don't let that get to you, because honestly, that falls off. Yes, you would like to get the attention of others that are in those positions that can level you up. But don't allow that to make it an option. Show them that they are the one that lost out. Show them that they are the ones that are going to see. So don't stress about taking care of other people's priorities that we don't truly register and break our backs for. Don't make us that. Now, it's not about the tit for tat, but it's also to be clear on and own our priorities, and we don't make some of these our well-being. We have a quality of characteristics. We can also model an anchor. Find that anchor. If you haven't checked out my self-esteem, becoming a better version of yourself workbook, get it right now. It'll last you for your lifetime. There's so many awesome forms and sheets and worksheets and tools and activities in that book that can get you started. And along with that, using the affirmations handbook for 2024 that I have. It's not just for 2024, it's for every year. It's for every year. It's 365 affirmations in every area of your life: health, wealth, and happiness. If you're going to make a priority on anything, that is what you need to prioritize on. Self-education, self-growth is a billion-dollar business. It is invest in yourself. Books, those handbooks. Don't make it about me. It's a book. A book is a treasure. A book is such a treasure. When somebody offers you a book like that, it's an investment. Get the hard copy. If you gotta get a digital form, we have it too. But print it out. But I make my books in a print where when you look at them and you feel that touch of the handbook in your hand, I love that. I love sitting in my chair reading. Love getting tools like that. Get these tools. There's so much more that I can offer you. And you can get all that on all the bookstores. And there's paperback, hard copies, and digital. You can read it on your digital formats, or you can get the handbook. I like to get the book. I mean, if you want to look rich in your life, have a bookshelf with lots of books and things. I have all kinds of books. I have books from all over, the best of the best self-growth experts, and then I have my spiritual books, and I have my so-called tools offers. I love that. So make that a priority, not an option. Make this a priority, okay? And each time we feel as if we're being treated like an option, or we expend energy on trying to prove that, like, I'm worthy, you're worthy enough, and being this is a red flag. A wacky back. Don't go with the fad. Don't go with the fast. Go with what is a treasure. And knowledge is a treasure. We need to treat everything as a regard to a priority. We can cloak ourselves in denial. Well, we have a duty to care and get conscious and aware and be present so that we can readjust our participation in our lives and in our relationships and attract what we desire with a healthy boundary. Our boundaries and values communicate our preferences for how we want to live and what is fundamentally important to us. The person who treats and regards us as that is a treasure in their own way and an honor to be recognized. So we must set our standards and priority, just like in what he says, you are made in the image of the highest. And you are blessed. I have brought my only begotten son, and this is why I love you so much, he says. I sacrificed my only thing that mattered to me for you. Excuse me, if you can't even respect that, and you don't respect your own daughter or your own son, and you treat him like that, what kind of person are you? That is ill. And that is a form of evil I don't understand, and I don't even want to understand, I don't want to be a part of. But that is where you're getting to think, oh my gosh, what am I doing? I need to change that. I need to get this demon out of me, get this devil out of me. I need to get my mind right and allow me. I am in control. I'm given domain of my mind, my body, and my spirit, and my life. And my happiness, doesn't matter what I do, is what I think and what I like, and what I do is happiness. People can look at you and they think, oh, you have nothing, you're nothing, you're poor, you're blah, blah, blah. But do they really know? And you think, yeah, I'm sorry, but you're not a priority. You're just an option. I am the priority, and I don't. So take that into consideration and look to that. Let me just go ahead and go and look in here. I have some people asking and already commenting here. They're saying, here's one here. Mia, you have already chatted and commented and said, this is so true. Once I stepped away and I saw just how much I gave and how little I received in return, I knew it was time to move on. I made it clear. I was moving on, and I started that no contact thing that you talked about, making it a priority, doing it self-love, self-care. I felt like I was guilty at first, but then I realized that though it was difficult in the beginning, it becomes easier, especially now that I have a new priority, me. And I look to the higher power to help guide me in love that I can understand. And now I'm working on finding that love so I can be closer. Here's another one. Karen. Karen has stated here as a comment, what I discovered about people who treat me like they're are far more important than mine. I found this from my ex. He was a covert narcissist and emotional abuser. The more he used his hypnotic whatever, like he was all that back, I was more understanding that I was giving up a lot. And the more I finally realized after studying for years, and that self-growth and self-education has really helped me. At first I thought it was driving me crazy, but then I understood. I didn't understand at first, but now I do. And now I'm catching up. And I realized all this, and I opened my eyes. And now I'm building on myself like I've never had done before. I feel like a totally different person. And I've started on journaling, and I'm using your tool digitally, but I think I'm going to go and get the handbook. Thank you for your show and your episodes. Wow, okay, that's pretty cool. I love to hear those comments. I would love to hear more comments from you guys. So, again, check out some of these tools. They're linked in the description box. You can check out all the stuff you need to do. We have a grateful challenge. We have some meditations that you can check out, manifestations, groups, working out groups. Check out those groups and invite somebody. You know, sharing is always caring. So let's all take a deep breath in right now. And I want you to think about what I just stated. I am a priority, not an option. Let's state that again. Say, I am a priority, not an option. There is no multiple choices in my life. I am only one answer. I am a priority. I am strong. I am beautiful. I am smart. I am worthy. Let that sink in. Take a deep breath in, level yourself up, fill your lungs in with that. Feel your spirit within that. Feel your body, your temple. Priority, prior, fact, regarded, treated as most important. Precedence. Concerns, interests, desire that comes with me. I am a priority. Love that. Thank you so much for coming to share your park with me today. Love you in this place. So good, so good, so good. It's Dr. Traci K. Let me know how you're doing, and I'll see you on the next episode. Hi everyone, this is Dr. Traci K. I want to wish you all a happy holiday. And I know that you're ready to get started on getting those warm sweaters, dressing up for the holidays, watching that football game. And the most important thing is our resolutions and making new beginnings and starting all fresh. And the higher power always says that no matter what, you can start fresh. And one thing I actually wanted to do is for you, because you are amazing. No matter what you do, you can always start again. And the greatest thing that you want to do is I want to give you an opportunity to check out the Daily Affirmation Handbook for 2024. There are 365 affirmations for attracting health, wealth, and happiness. This is an amazing book. Practicing this, all these things in here, you will learn how they work, what they can do for your life, how they can change, and changing your mindset, renewing because your thoughts are your power. And this is a good start. So go ahead and get started and get this book today. It's amazing. You can get it online in our store, or you can get it in all the retail stores, okay? And I'll 2024. All right. Say hi, Miss M. Yeah. Take care.